What is up, investors? Jason here. So, breakout or freakout is the question today. That's the big question. Is the bleeding going to stop? Well, luckily, as far as the bleeding goes, we have seen Bitcoin trade sideways for a week now. But of course, anything is possible. Anything can happen. A lot of things are still up in the air. Somebody can say one thing and another thing can happen, and who knows what can happen right after that. So right now, though, Bitcoin is currently trading around $30,000. We've been seeing it trade between $28,000, $29,000, $30,000, $31,000. That $30,000 price, though, seems to be a very happy price for Bitcoin. A lot of that is actually thanks to the retail investors that are still holding very strong, buying in at these lower prices, myself included. And what we're seeing right now too, with the possibility of there being a bullish crossover, we're seeing crypto actually on the move. When we look over at CoinMarketCap, we can see the last 7 days, we've actually seen some green over in the crypto market. So we're not just down anymore. We're actually moving upwards. So good to see this in comparison to what we were seeing the previous week. So it is nice seeing a good amount of green, and we're seeing double-digit returns on a lot of the altcoins. So nice sight to see something different than what we've been seeing. So I want to talk about all this right now, and of course other news that's going on in the crypto market. So as we get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or gently press that like button to help me out with the algorithm, help spread the content to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. Now let's get to it. So who else out there is just so sick of hearing FUD and all the people talk about how bearish the crypto market and how Bitcoin is going to continue dropping more and all that stuff? I'm someone that is just so bullish on things that I'm serious about investing into, that I look at it when there's a correction or the price drops, I look at it as being on sale. And in this case, when I look over at what Bitcoin is doing, and I look at the volume activity and how we've held so tightly along this line. I mean, we look at the $30,000 line here, we can see that we've been really just trading sideways. And this has been the case. Bitcoin's been holding very strong. If it was to fall a little bit below $30,000, it was able to pick itself back up. The retail investors are very strong here. And the thing here is, when we look over at what we're seeing in the moving averages, the MACD, the 12 and 26 day exponential moving averages, when we have the 12-day exponential moving average passing the 26-day exponential moving average, that's when we can turn from bearish to bullish. That's when things could change, and that's the possibility of what could be going on right now. Or this could be a false signal. That's always possible as well. We've seen that actually happen recently. We saw that happen back in May, where we were getting the possibility of seeing a bullish crossover with Bitcoin, but that ended up not happening. The price of Bitcoin kept dropping. But the last time that we've had a really good one was back in the middle of March, when we saw the bullish crossover with Bitcoin, and we saw the price of Bitcoin going from a low of $38,000 to a high of $48,000 over that period. And that was a nice little rally that we had with Bitcoin at that time. Of course, way far away from where it was back at its highs back in November, where Bitcoin had reached its all-time high there, and then the price just continued crashing down on into the end of the fourth quarter of 2021, and then the first quarter of 2022 was a lot of sideways trading. And then as we had started that second quarter of 2022, then we just saw the price of Bitcoin dropping much more from there. So hopefully this could be something that could lead to some recoveries within the price of Bitcoin. It's easily possible that we could have seen a large number of Bitcoin overselling. Now, here's the thing, though. When we look at what Bitcoin is doing, when we look at the past, when we look at May of 2021, Bitcoin also dropped dramatically back then as well. And when we saw the price of Bitcoin going down to around $30,000 at that time too. So history kind of repeating itself here, where we had seen Bitcoin then go into that big rally that took us pretty much all the way up into November of 2021. So some things that could be going on here, but who knows what will happen. So if we were to see a rally with Bitcoin, this could be something that could also lead to a very large rally with the altcoins, because the altcoins have been following what the price of Bitcoin has been doing, and a lot of them have been dropping a lot more over that period of time. So a lot of altcoins have opportunity here for a lot of big gains. And that's what I'm really watching and focusing on as well. And very bullish on those altcoins, as you guys know. So now let's get to some crypto news. Now we have the Commodities Future Trading Commission chair considers Bitcoin and Ethereum to be commodities, not securities. Now I also view them as digital commodities as well. So that could be something that could potentially be very good for crypto if that is to be the case. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the price of Bitcoin as the bears want to keep the price of Bitcoin below $29,000. Now, I am uploading this on Thursday, May 19th, but May 20th, Friday, there is $640 million of Bitcoin options expiring. And so the bears, they want the price of Bitcoin to be below $29,000. So hopefully we continue to see this volume activity moving within Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market, and the bulls do have a good day here, because I make content for the bulls, not for the bears. So keep that in mind. If you're bullish on crypto, please do consider subscribing, because that's the type of content that I like making. Bullish, optimistic content. That's what I'm all about. So I'm not someone that likes really spreading any sort of FUD. I like seeing positive, and I think that we could be seeing a nice rally over in the crypto market. We might have some of the bears affecting the market in the short term, but I think the long term here, in the not too distant future, I really think that we could be seeing Bitcoin going back on a rally here and continue its trend upwards. Now, at some point in the future, we'll hit that $100,000 price on Bitcoin, but who knows when that will be. But for now, let's just make sure we get over this current trouble that we're in with Bitcoin. So anyways, that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Thank you for watching and listening. I will see you all in the next one coming very soon.